Sweetie, where are we going?
Bregenz.
Bregenz! Which movie? Quantum of Solace.
Okay, yeah, that one. Yep.
With the slick trigger finger for Her Majesty. Another one with
Hello, David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. It is cold, like a different level of cold. Like there's Chicago cold, there's Hoth cold, and then there's Bregenz cold in Austria. And we're here because I'm at a bucket list location. You can see in the background that fountain area, that edifice. We are here at the Bregenz Opera House, and this is where in Quantum of Solace Bond goes to the opera. You remember it well. And this scene behind me has a very identifiable statue. We'll get a little bit closer because this is the statue that Dominic Green is in the vehicle and Bond lets go of the Secret Service guy, Special Forces, Special Branches, and he falls, and Dominic Green goes, "He shouldn't be looking at me. Is he one of us?" And the guy gets shot. This is where that happens, and so much more like the entry, and we're going to go check it out in all its glory. Now, mind you, this is right up against Lake Constance. Absolutely beautiful here, wonderful trip. This was a surprise. We got in a train from St. Gallen, where we're staying, and Danielle the day before was like, you know what, we could go to a Bond location, like one of your favorite Bonds, Quantum of Solace. And here we are at the location, which is absolutely amazing. We went in the train, had a great ride. We had a wonderful meal. Bregenz is the type of place in Austria where you can go into this old restaurant and have schnitzel, spätzle, beer, be surrounded by old world charm, but then also see the modernity of a place like this and still be in a Bond location. I'm looking at a little Bond in Die Another Day, but let's go check this place out.
the tone voice and then your fantasy. Never feel from a killer, turn the thriller to a tragedy. Oh no, let go me, woman wants love. Drop in the water, look in the eye, fall on the table, red on your side. Someone that you think that you can trust is just another way to die.
So right now they're under construction, which is why you're seeing it in this particular state. But here is the area where the eye would have been for Tosca. And it is literally floating into the water. And then if I pan up here, this is where the audience would have been, and it looks exactly the same. Up in those glass areas, that's the Blue Lounge. And unfortunately, we can't get in there today. We have spoken to the people that work here and run the place, but they are off on holidays, or else they offered to take us next time to the Blue Lounge, or maybe even to a show, which would be a lot of fun, obviously. Now, they had this entire place filled with extras. Many of them are friends, like Remmert van Braam. He was an extra here. Anders was an extra. He was They were all dressed in tuxedos and would film and sit in certain areas. And over there is where Bond would have come from, a structure. Can I offer an opinion? You people should find another place to meet. That indelible quote was from Bond when he was up in this area right here and looking down upon Quantum. Everybody starts to walk away and he starts clicking away at the pictures. This is what it means to be at a Bond location. That's a bucket list. You know, you just get this sort of sense of the movie, even though it's broad daylight, it's absolutely freezing. Look at these wool mittens I have on. You get the gravitas of it, the onus of it, and it's just as special. I will say the stage appears to be a little bit smaller than I expected. It just looks so grandiose in the movie itself, but the audience area looks bigger, so you just never know. You know, a lot of people ask me why Quantum of Solace is one of my favorite movies. I get it, it's an underdog, you know, not everybody loves it, but it's locations like this that make it exotic. I like that Mark Forster, the director, made a discerning choice to pick these type of locations and then highlight them, highlight the culture, highlight the location, and make it very natural. You know, in this scene, you don't need CGI because you've got this, and you've got an entire stage that moves and floats out into Lake Constance. That's Bond enough. You don't need to enhance it with digital. And I'm just gonna say it, sometimes the old ways are best. So over here is where Dominic Green pulls up in the car. So you get kind of a side shot when they go in. And again, unfortunately, because of the holidays, it is closed, but you would be able to go in and see the same staircase. It's not like they filmed this on a set. They filmed this here, which is why you see that statue. And they would have gone through here. Let's see if we can take a peek. So it always pays to investigate. I mean, we're right up against the glass, you can see that, but those are the steps. You know, Bond would have been at the top. They're coming down. This is where they would have had all the extras and all the other fineries decked out, locker room above, and looks pretty much the same, has not changed. And look at that, we didn't even have to go inside. Hello. So here's a little hidden area that I stumbled upon totally by accident. You may recognize that area right there because that is where Bond, before he absconds with a tuxedo, actually goes and sneaks in through the back door. You know that because of the copy and the lettering right there. He goes up those steps into the back and then finds a tuxedo that miraculously fits perfectly. This is that area. So cool. Discovery. Okay, so my wife, in a genius move, said, why don't you use Google? This is actually an art installation by an artist, and the number is the speed of light. That's what it represents. Pretty appropriate, considering Quantum of Solace's editing.
About the inch of the life sacrifice for your brother in the nick of time. Double dirty Monty Harrison, I'm turning on my dime. Oh, no, left on me, I wanna walk the night, drop in the water, look in the eye, you fall on the table, man on your side, someone that you think that you can trust, just another way to go.
So I'm getting a little bit of shades of the first time I went to GoldenEye and I couldn't get into the Fleming Villa. Remember that video? Same with this. I can't get inside because it's closed for the holidays, but the wonderful people there have said that when Danielle and I are in the area, we're going to be going for a show. They'll give us a tour. We'll go to the Blue Lounge. We'll see the kitchen where Bond fights. We'll see all of that. We'll do a longer video, but listen, as a James Bond fan, being in Bregenz, not Bregenz, Bregenz, we had to see it. We had to come here, and I'm glad we did. This is an amazing place. It's lovely, and it's still a Bond location and still very identifiable. I mean, I stepped up to it and the scenes just came right back into my head, even though it's daytime. And for all of you lucky ones that were extras that were here for days, foo on you. Foo on you. No, I'm just jealous. But listen, there's more to this place than even this. Bregenz is a wonderful place to visit. If you have a day trip, this is the place to come.
Got the girl with a finger on the world, singing to you what you wanna hear. Now they're gone from town and surrendered, took away your fear. Oh, now the man that stands right behind you looking at you now. Oh, no, don't it, woman walking by, drop in the water, look in the eye, you fall down the table, man on the side. Someone got to think that you can trust. It's just another way to die. You gotta shoot him out, baby. Oh, 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 yeah. You gotta shoot him out, baby.
So of course Danielle found one of the biggest slides I've ever seen in the forest at the top of Bregenz. We've taken the Vanderbahn up the gondola, and we're walking around. In the middle of the forest is this huge slide, and I mean it's huge. It's like the world is not enough pipeline. Can you see it? And she's going to go down it. Does insurance cover this when we're out of the United States? Oh my gosh. Seriously,
That was fun.
that was crazy. That sounded so fast.
It was. Thank God my boots actually slowed me down a little bit around the corner.
All I heard was like boom, 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 boom,
Well,
boom,
that was
boom,
my
boom, boom.
boots slowing me down. Thank God, because I think I would have shot out of
Oh
here and
my
be like, whew.
Gosh, like a bullet. Look at that. All right, well, there you have it. This has been David Zaritsky signing off from Austria. We'll see you real soon. And remember, Tosca is not for everyone. Thanks for watching The Bond Experience. If you like what you saw, why don't you subscribe to the channel by clicking this button right here. We'll keep you up on everything new that's happening in the world of Bond. And speaking of something new, here's something new just for you, because we know you so well. Talk to you soon.